do want to hear about the Campus Multiplication Network. God has used you two men to really get this up and going and growing. I think you're in your second year. I got to participate, in that first year and in a coaching role. But for our listeners, our followers, guys, a lot of them either have been involved in the CMN or we would like for them to be. It's a training and coaching process that you all take them through. I want you to give a little bit of an overview, a little commercial, if you would, Clayton, to all of our folks here, because we want to keep equipping and inspiring church-based as well as campus-based collegiate workers around the world. And you guys have created something I think is going to be a fantastic tool in the years to come, the Campus Multiplication Network. So give us a short little synopsis, if you would, Clayton.
Sure. So it's a 10-month training cohort that campus-based, church-based, collegiate church plant. I mean, every tribe in collegiate ministry is welcome to take part in that. And it's 10 months of how do we build evangelistic momentum? How do we multiply disciples? How do we plant new ministries? And so we've got campus ministry leaders from 14 different states right now. Is that right? Or 14 different countries right now, and all over the U.S. Taking part of that. So I coach a group of I've got 8 guys in my cohort now, and so you go through it monthly and work through these different modules and these different aspects. And a lot of it is it's just good to be around other people who are asking some of these same questions of how do we take this and mobilize and multiply this. And it's also good to rub shoulders with other campus ministry tribes. And so I've got the Evangelical Free Church in my cohort. I've got Crew in my cohort. I've got some Baptist folks in my cohort. I've got some independents. And some of them are working on huge networks, trying to figure out how do I reach my entire metropolitan area. And some of them are saying, I've got a campus of 6,000. How do I mobilize these 6,000 to change the world? So it's been a huge encouragement for the people that we have interacted with, because it's been a great place for them to interact with some bigger picture stuff, accountability, momentum, not just to host a Bible study, but actually be a movement, and get to process that in a group.
Yeah, I got to be a coach, and I think that's the way it works. Is there's kind of maybe a number of coaches that may be a little older, a little more experienced, or may have been through the CMN before, the training component, and now you all, I know, break us up into smaller groups, cohorts. And so every month we would have a Zoom call with my 7 guys. It was all males in our group, but spread out across this country. They're all U.S. based, but from a variety of different ministries. And we would go through some excellent materials and trainings that you guys have, you send out in advance, and we would all read and kind of prep for that 1 or 2 hour Zoom call that we would then go through and talk and discuss and apply and then be available to those individuals that following month for a one-on-one time, a session if desired, to figure out, okay, how do we help you as a campus worker, your personal life, your spiritual life, but also how do you apply all this for your campus and your particular situation? So it was kind of a little bit of a macro and then a micro emphasis that the coach could have in each of those cohort members. And boy, it was fantastic. And I'm hoping that this will really grow and that our listeners, how could they, if now and in the future, if they wanted to explore and say, how could I or my staff people be involved in the Campus Multiplication Network 10-month training program in the future, what would they, how could they get more information on that?
So we've got, if you go to campusmultiplication.com, that's our website with a lot of the kind of the details of that. The two ways that we have people going through right now is we have individuals that say, I want to go through this. But we've also got several campuses and staffs that said, we want this to be a training center. So we want to go through that. And so we've got some senior, campus guys with some staff underneath them that said, we want to go through this. I'll go through this and I'll lead my staff through this. Right. And I'll build that culture. And that has been really beautiful. We've seen some of those in some of the campuses we've worked with, where it's really revolutionizing kind of some things that they're doing and kind of putting a language to kind of the heartbeat of what they're wanting to see happen.
Yeah. So contact us, go to the website and let us know. And we'd love to even just personally connect with us, where we'd love to
Yeah.
give you our email, DM us on socials. So yeah, love it.